even for engaging me in this kind of an interview. Stephen has a long history. As I told you earlier, I used to be a teacher. And throughout my career, I have been very observant and passionate about research and trying to find out the emerging issues that are really challenging our people and our society in general. And therefore, in the process of doing my researches, I discovered that life is characterized by so many emerging challenges, ranging all the way from the family, career, politics, education, religion. In fact, we have emerging issues that require to be addressed on a daily basis. And therefore, I sat down and I asked myself, how can we transform our society? How can it make it a difference? And therefore, I decided to be doing researches. And this is why I came up with the organization called Counseling Research Institute of Kenya. And our main pillar is research. And this research, we do it so that we can gain knowledge and add knowledge to the community. As a standard newspaper, I think one of your main goals is educating people. It is adding knowledge to the community. And for this reason, I think what I have praised here in terms of books can be very useful in reaching out to the society out there. So my inspiration was to research, then develop programs, empower and restore the challenges that we find in our contemporary society. Yes.
Okay, did you go to, how did you live now teaching classroom to counseling? Did you go to a college?
Yes, what I did is that I did counseling psychology at master's level, and that is what really inspired me also to move on and do a lot of interviews and also reach out to the community.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we can see you have a lot of books with you here.
Yes.
What is your motivation to write so many books?
The motivation, as I've told you, I believe that once you do a research, you develop solutions, then you go out and empower people on the same. So the main purpose of writing books is to reach out people with this knowledge. You know, knowledge, sailors, is power. And when knowledge is shared, power is multiplied. So we have very many issues concerning the family. We have many people who are just wasting their potential outside there. Yes, about marketing, it has been a challenge. You know, you can't be gifted in everything. I am gifted in counseling, I'm gifted in writing books, but when it comes to marketing, it's a real challenge. And especially when you know you're in the age of, what do you call it, pirating. So you go digital. I don't have digital platforms, but I think marketing has been a challenge, and my desire would be I reach out as many people as possible.
Okay.
So if you can use your digital line, digital TV to market these books, to reach out to the community, I think it will also be an added advantage, because the more people you follow that follows you, the better.
Okay.
Even for your own programs. Yes.
For now, do you have any strategy to push through your book apart from the media?
Yeah, what I do, I organize professional programs in schools where I meet parents, I train teachers, I go to youth programs in the churches, in the colleges, and as I teach them, as I motivate them, as I counsel them, then I have an opportunity to market the books, and somehow they are able to buy from those forums.
Okay.
Then others, I take them to bookshops. I have a few bookshops that sells my books. And therefore, those are just a few of the avenues that I have been able to identify.
Okay.
Yes.
So somebody maybe who is in a far place and wants to have your book, what means do you have to deliver the book?
Sometimes people who want my book, they pay the money online. I give them like my M-Pesa number, and then they give me the address, and I'm able to say this as a person.
Online where? Do you have a website or social media?
Now, so far, I don't have an online marketing channel, as I've told you. But probably that is something to think about if I get the right advice and personnel to do the same.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have your social media handles? Maybe
Yes.
you can
I have my social media handles. I have my Facebook, which is Stephen KAMORE. Then we also have Counseling Research Institute of Kenya Facebook. We also have Instagram, Crike Kenya. You can go there and see what we are doing. I also have tried to create a YouTube, although it is not doing very well because of marketing. And in this YouTube, I have put a lot of information, recorded videos about how to enrich life. So people can go there, right? It is free. And it is very interesting, Samuel. You are giving people free information, but they are not really ready to go for it. So in the YouTube, I have very many videos on parenting, on religious issues, on motivation, family issues that people can reach. So people can go to my YouTube, Stephen KAMORE, just subscribe there and you'll be getting this information free. You can even download it and use it even to teach others.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a team that supports you in production, marketing?
Currently, I don't have. Probably Silas probably could be the first one with your standard. I really don't have a team that is supporting me in this.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the last question is, you said sometimes that you wake up at 3 to write the books.
Yes.
Maybe you can talk about that and other challenges you go through.
Now, writing a book is not easy, and especially when you are passionate of reaching out to the community. So it requires dedication, it requires commitment. And bearing in mind that you are a family person and you have so many other things that you are taking care of, sometimes you may find you have no time to sit down and concentrate. And therefore, I like my waking up very early in the morning, allowed 3 a.m. Sometimes so that I can, when my mind is fresh, and I'm able to conceptualize ideas and put them down on the paper.
Okay.
So time is a challenge, marketing sometimes is a challenge, and sometimes reaching out to the community is a challenge. You see, like now, look at a book like this. You have seen a lot of good information. I would wish media stations can actually be able to access this and give us opportunities to reach out to the people. People are committing suicide, family people are frustrated there, the youth are dying in drugs, we have people who are not self-motivated, and yet we have the remedies. We have empowerment we can give to them. But now we don't have those forums. So my request is that media stations like the NTV, the KTN, and even the Standard paper create avenues so that we can make impact. Because we have so many gifts that are hidden in the community. Like this one is a treasure, I can assure you. It's a treasure that is not utilized. I wish we can be given opportunity. It can even make your station even be known worldwide. This is information that is really hot cake and it is required. People, because our books and information and research focus on emerging issues. Parenting is an emerging issue. And we have challenges all over. Children discipline is an issue. Even in a school, discipline is an issue. So these are areas. People are not motivated. We have young people who are just they are just perishing at home with a certificate. They have dreams. They need somebody to guide them, to mentor them on how to make this dream come true. So I would really request that media embrace this kind of literature and what we are doing and make use of us. Because I know we can make a change. As I've told you, my passion is research, empower and restore. There are so many things we can restore if we embrace this kind of work.
Okay.
Yes.
What other support system do somebody like you need so that you can reach as many people as possible?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I may require, one, is to have somebody who can actually help me to market these books online. If there's a platform, I would be very grateful. Even if somebody can be willing even to help me develop one, or even introduce me one that is working and it is actually professional, then that's one way. Two, I would not mind to have somebody holding my hand, especially the media house. Media house is very, very powerful. Let me tell you, one thing circulating in a media in one evening just make a difference in the whole community. I would wish the media can really embrace. That's one of the challenges I've been having. There are so many media stations. Sometimes I listen to their content, I say, I wish these people know that I have a gold mine just waiting for them to come and exploit. I wish that can be a very good way. The newspapers allow us to have these articles. These books can be, these articles, all these chapters can be summarized and they can be led by many people in this society. Probably the other way is that sometimes if you can have people who can support you in publication, sometimes publishing books is very expensive. Can I tell you, Silas, to produce a book like this one, you don't require less than 300,000.
Just one book?
Yes, so that you can produce enough copies. Sometimes, like hizi vitabu hauzi haraka haraka, so it takes a lot of time. I would wish to have somebody who is interested in partnering with me in publishing these books, and so that at least we can reach as many people as possible. I think those are some of the things I would desire to have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we have come to the end of this interview.
Yes.
Maybe you have something to add?
Yes.
Yeah, you can add.
What I would like to say is that I'm very happy for the Standard Nation, Standard Media. Recently you also published my article on the boy-child crisis. I have so many researches you can also exploit online, and I'm happy because you have seen something good in me. I want to encourage my viewers and our listeners to keep on following this kind of companies and media stations, because they are really also helping us to reach you. I will look forward to have very many publications with you. I look forward probably to have even NTV interview program, even in the media. I have programs that I know we can really enrich, even for the benefit of the media itself, and also for the benefit of the community and our worldwide, and the world as a whole.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.